Hello my dear learning partners, Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah and welcome back to my new educational video. This is Abdullah Muhammad before you. Hope you are doing well by the grace of Almighty Allah, and I'm also fit and fine, alhamdulillah. Today we will learn the use of should in sentences. Should, it means in Bangla uchit. Instead of should we can also use ought to in sentences. Ought to is used to teach someone moral, he has to accept it, and should is used to teach when giving advice to someone, he may or may not accept this advice. Now we will know the use of should in detail. Number 1, subject plus should plus V1 or subject plus ought to plus V1. For example, in the sense of positive, you should study, you should write, you should eat, etc. In the sense of negative, we can also say this: you shouldn't waste time, you shouldn't quarrel, you shouldn't play now. We can also say this: you ought to study, you ought to write, you ought to eat, in the sense of positive. And in the sense of negative, we can also say this: you ought to waste time, you ought not to quarrel, you ought not to quarrel, you ought not to play now. Number 2, subject plus should be plus noun or adjective. কোনো কিছু হওয়া উচিত, কোনো কিছু হওয়া উচিত, in the sense of কোনো কিছু হওয়া উচিত. For example, you should be a doctor, you should be a writer, we should be ministers, he should be brave, we should be attentive, etc. Number 3, subject plus should be plus V1 ing. কোনো কিছু করতে থাকা উচিত. For example, we should be practicing English, you should be we should be researching the Holy Quran regularly, you should be writing in class, you should be researching science, they should be researching the Holy Quran. Number 4, subject plus should be plus V3. If the sentence is passive voice, then this structure will be used. For example, this mobile should be sold, this mobile should be sold, a cake should be made for you, this room should be cleaned, brushing should be done at night, regular exercise should be done, etc. Number 5, subject plus should have plus noun or adjective. কোনো কিছু থাকা উচিত. For example, you should have common sense, you should have knowledge, you should have patience, we should have quiet, you should have a book and a pen. Number 6, subject plus should have plus V3. কোনো কিছু করা উচিত ছিল কিন্তু করা হয়নি. Use should have means that something should have been done in the past but was not done. For example, you should have called, you should have called but you didn't call, we should have eaten but we didn't eat, shouldn't we have told the truth? You should have learned English earlier. I should have written an English book. Number 7. Subject plus should have had plus noun. কোনো কিছু থাকা উচিত ছিল। For example, I should have had a house. We should have had a car. He should have had a wife. You should have had a parlor. Muhammad should have had a laptop. We can practice in this way. Well, that's all for today. Hope you have understood next time I'll be back again with another topic, inshallah. Till then, Allah Hafiz.